because we have a new regime, of course, here at Sirius, and Jocktober has come up in the meetings because they go, "What are you guys working on?"
Oh,
and
it has.
Jocktober.
Cool.
And they'll go, what is that? And I explain we just make fun of a different radio show every single day for October.
And what problem could they possibly have with that?
Well, they go, you're not going to do that every day. No, we
yes, we will.
We probably will.
We will do that every day. We so choose.
You're not going to do that every day, are you?
Probably every day.
Yeah, maybe more than once on a given day.
Yeah, sure.
Perhaps 3 times.
Jeez.
Depending on how we feel.
So what are you going to do? Make horrid creative decisions for our show? Are you going to do that every day?
Oh.
What? Well, they do tend to. We did have a little chit-chat about something. If you've been keeping tabs on the Opie and Anthony show, which I certainly hope you are.
Of course you have.
You will know that management occasionally does slide their slimy little hands in on our program and make creative decisions that we hate all the time.
But it should only be creative suggestions, not decisions.
Suggestions, not decisions, right. You got any better suggestions? From Jaws. Well, they decided that the word replay, when we do a replay, which is our 3 to, 7, around there?
Yeah.
Something like that. Our 3 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time replay is a replay of what we do from 6 to 11 live. Replayed. They said that there's some negative connotations to the word replay. I don't understand what those negative things are. I've never walked around and said, another fucking replay moved into my neighborhood. Holy shit, those replays cannot drive.
Great, I got to take Valtrex. I got replays showing up on my dick.
Yeah, it's not that bad a word.
It's not a negative word.
No, it's what it is.
Yes.
They decided that encore is a better way to put it. An encore presentation of the Opie and Anthony show, which will start at 3 o'clock. It's semantics. It's the old, a rose by any other name is still 4 shitty, mediocre hours of radio.
Absolutely. Would a rose by any other name sound just as lousy?
Exactly. But they decided, that an encore presentation it sounds better. So we were joking that perhaps something like 4 hours of horseshit, rehashed crap, things like that would be funny to put on a promo. Well, I guess they made a promo that said 4 hours of horseshit.
Yes.
4 hours of horseshit. And they turned it down. They denied our promo.
I don't like the fact that they have to approve the promos
I don't like
creatively.
that.
What is that? What is that?
I don't think that their place really is to be in the creative process. They could be in the creative process as, suggestions.
Sure.
We're always open to suggestions. We'll say no every time. But we're very open to hearing them. And they said no to our 4 hours of horseshit promo that was made. I haven't heard this yet. I hope we have it, because I do want to play it. Was it made, or was it just suggested?
Yeah, it's burning now.
Oh, okay. I definitely want to hear that and see if it's funny. Now the reason they shot it down was, I guess they said that people that haven't been really paying attention, or the casual listener, wouldn't get it. They listen, and instead of knowing the situation and saying, well, the replay and the encore and all that, they're just going into it cold, and they hear 4 hours of horse shit. They're going to be like, I don't understand the joke. Meanwhile, to me, it's a joke that kind of, it stands on its own.
It's funny. It's obviously sarcastic.
Obviously.
And you can't tell us how to appeal to people that we want to appeal to, because we've been doing this for a while, so we know. And we were just on XM. We kind of had complete control over content on the channel.
Yep.
And it was fairly successfable with listeners.
Yeah.
It was fairly successful. And XM started off with a shitty decision on calling the channel Virus, or whatever they called it at first. They would never call it the Opie and Anthony channel, which is so stupid. It should be called how about this? If you can get this channel renamed the Opie and Anthony channel, which is not a disrespect to Ron and Fez. Opie and Anthony is a very recognizable name. Then I will respect creative input.
Yeah.
But, until then, it's like, come on, you're just throwing out ideas.
Those suggestions go to the wayside, so... But, I don't want to make this a complete bitch fest.
Right, no.
But I'm just saying these things happen. I like letting the listeners in on what goes on, especially behind the scenes.
Yes.
Our little battles with management. And another thing is, I'd like to hear these things before they're completely shot down.
Yeah, what if they're funny?
I believe me, I have the utmost respect for Danny, for Sam, for Travis, for... Okay, I have the utmost... Derek. I didn't see Derek in
what
there.
What about her?
What?
You forgot...
little Steven.
Oh, no, I'm going to smell like it's cologne.
Little Steven. I have the utmost respect for them and their creative decision-making and everything like that. We depend on them on a daily basis. But management going to them and shooting down a creative decision without...
That we came up with on the air.
Yeah, without consulting us... by email, of course, because face-to-face, I don't have the time. Stop it. I'm a busy man. So an email that says, hey, we don't like that one. And then we would yell at them and say, hey, get out of our creative assholes and leave us alone. But something that we're involved with here might be nice.
Because we came up with an idea. It was a silly idea.
Yeah.
But people who wouldn't get that? Who's going to hear... 4 hours of horseshit and go, oh, I'm not listening to that.
It must be
horseshit.
Horseshit. No, if I heard that promo, knowing me, and I think I kind of fall into the type of person that would listen to this program if I wasn't on it, I would hear that and go, fuck, I got to listen to that. 4 hours of horseshit? Love 4 hours of horseshit.
And that sarcastic type of thing. First of all, that corny... rock and roll we don't need that all the time.
No.
We can do something stupid and silly, and anybody that doesn't know what they're in for within 5 minutes knows what they're listening to and will like it or not like it. You don't have to spoon feed people. This is what the show is.
Yeah.
It's silly, it's stupid, whatever you want to call it. Listen to it and like it or don't.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. And again, they did the same semantics thing with worst of the week. Kind of worst of the week?
That hasn't been changed, I hope.
No.
What do they want to do?
No, it would be the people who listen to worst of would probably also understand the 4 hours of horseshit.
Oh, right.
They would. Right. I gotcha. Okay. I thought it was another semantics thing that they like pulling. Although there have been a couple more.
Line of the day.
Line of the day?
Yeah.
They wanted to call. They felt that it didn't fit the attitude of the show, and maybe we should do worst line of the day.
No,
Get it?
Really? Should we change the opening to line of the day? No, that's a masterpiece.
Worst line of the day.
Actually, that was suggested.
Of course, of course. But it's good to see they understand the fans and the show. Have they ever interacted with our fans? And this is whoever it is.
No.
Have they ever read the emails we get from our fans?
Yeah.
Do you understand? They call us up and they go Frankes, and they hang up.
I don't know. Right now, I guess we're just addressing a nameless, faceless executive.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is.
I honestly don't either, and I don't care.
Making this.
It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, and please don't schedule a meeting with me about this. I can do everything by email, text. I got picture text now, so I'll text you a semi-interested look, like I'm going, because I think it can be settled through emails. But at least, some communication there between the two of us.
Yeah, because as far as getting the show, hey, we want people to go out there and listen to the show. Well, then just promote it.
Yeah.
That's all. Promote it.
That's all. Don't worry about what something's called. If something on this program has worked for well over 5 years, in some cases over 10 years, you could leave it alone. I think we know when it's maybe burnt out and time to throw to the wayside, but for the most part, leave it alone.
And the death of radio shows is when they start listening to any management on creative issues as far as, I think this would be funny. Do you?
Yeah.
We don't care if you think that would be funny. We know what works for the show. Channel structuring and stuff like that, fair enough. They have some good points. All right, fine.
Yep.
But when it comes to the humor or the things that we want to convey, this is what the show represents comedically.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody should be putting their hands in that.
No, occasionally they'll have a good suggestion.
Yeah.
I've yet to find that occasion. But But you never know. It's like lotto. But they shouldn't really be diving and putting their hands in the dough.
And dictating.
Yes.
Sorry. There's a dash in there.
Makes me laugh every time. Let's see. What is this? Hold on.
Anthony's reading something. It's been highlighted. Or highlit, it should be.
See, it's from somebody, a management type. And it's creative suggestions on how an opening should be made, the encore thing. It's got suggestions for sound effects and like everything.
Does it?
Yeah, like it's a script. Stop it!
Can I see it? I won't.
Yeah, take a look. It's just.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. What do you do? Jimmy found it funny. All right, roll it then. Come on. Can I hear the
That's what we made right there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That little intro, outro with a space in between is what we made, but calling it
4 hours of horse shit. All right, let's listen to the promo that was denied. This is the 4 hours of horse shit promo.
You're listening to 4 hours of complete horse shit. Again, here's something that might pique your interest.
I like that.
Complete horse shit, which I like even better.
And the horse noise.
Yes. You know it's a horse, then you knew it was shit.
The Virus, Sirius 197, XM 202. More horse shit coming up next.
And that's what would have been on the air.
Who wouldn't fucking get that?
Yeah, don't you get the sarcasm and
who would? What would I want to listen to as a guy who I'm trying to appeal to? That or rock and roll? I'd rather listen to the fucking funny one.
Well, I'll tell you something. That's probably getting isolated and used.
Thank you. Hope so. Maybe Ozzy needs to walk into a room. I can shout it. God, am I a homo? I'm worthless.
Yeah. Well, how do we get started on that? Rocktober. Jocktober. Well, it is Rocktober in the radio world. Yeah. So I'm sure wherever you're listening, there's some FM hack station doing Rocktober, which consists of what? What were you doing before that? You weren't rocking in September?
Not as hard.
No, not as hard. Now they're rocking. Yeah. Rocktober. But we do Jocktober, so I definitely want to hear some of these.
Well, you want to...
Dude, I'm seriously, I really want that promo to run. I think that's funny.
Yeah, I think it is too. I wonder what
I don't mind suggestions.
The meeting would be like.
People suggesting things.
We'd get the. I don't. Here's my take on why this wouldn't. What? Who the? It's just. I guess at some point we're gonna have to. Oh Jesus!
We'll have to address
we're gonna have to. I'm looking at Rocky and Sue.
All right, let's go to Rocky
and Sue.